I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help.
Hello everyone. Happy, what is today? Sunday, right? Happy Sunday. What is today? Holy moly, Sunday. It's Sunday. You guys, it's Sunday. Okay, so let's see, birth charts. I've been talking about a lot about birth charts, and I can't talk and do I cannot multitask. Hold on. And astrology signs, and I always, we always talk about what we are. So we're going to pull up our birth charts. So if you have another device and you would like to do it with me, that's perfectly fine. If you want to take notes, that's perfectly fine. But we're going to go through my birth chart. And we're going to see if it really does describe me. So let's see. Alright, so let me make it bigger. Alright, we'll see. First, we're going to go to Google, and then we're going to type in free birth charts. Can you guys see it? Okay. Who came in? Hey, October 50, babe. Oh, you took the baby off of your name. I didn't see that. Okay, so we're going to go free usa-astrology.com. We'll go ahead and go on there. Woo, I've never been on this one before. Okay, no, we're going on one that I've been on. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Why did you change your name? Okay, so we're going to put my name. Just my first name. So it asks, okay, let me see how you guys can see it. So, you put your name, you put your pronoun you go by. I'm putting in my birthday. Birth time, it has a spot. If you don't know your birth time, just click unknown. If you do know your birth time, you can go within an hour before or an hour after your birth time if you're not exactly sure. For your birthday, you put in the city that you were born in, and that it automatically comes up. You just choose which one that you want. Okay, and then it says the latitude and the longitude when you were born, the exact moment you were born, and it says introduction to your birth chart report. I'm not even looking at StreamYard, guys. I found October baby, so I shortened it. Okay, cool. Oh, October 50 baby. We'll have to talk after this. So I'm going to read this, so I'm not looking at chat. Okay, here we go. What follows is your personal... Okay, Christy Marie, you need to learn how to read. Here we go. What follows is your personal natal chart information, as well as interpretations of the positions and aspects in your chart. With this report, you'll find out the positions of the planets in your natal chart by sign. The most personal of these are the sun sign, moon sign, Mercury sign, Venus sign, and Mars sign. Most people already know their sun sign. So when someone says, what's your astrological sign? And you're born in beginning of December and you say, I'm a Sagittarius. That is your sun sign. When you go by the month, the day and month of your birth, and that's how you find your sign, that is your sun sign. If your time of birth is known, you will also find out your ascendant or rising sign, as well as the positions of the planet in the houses of your chart. Additionally, aspects between the planets are listed and interpreted. And this is what, see, this is my birth chart right here, which I know you guys always hear me talking about. So I'm just gonna, like, this just basically explains the chart. The following table shows the position of the planets in your chart by sign and degree. You will also find the sign of your ascendant and the signs of the cusp of each house in your natal chart only if the birth time is known. The Roman numerals refer to the houses, where the ascendant is also the first house and the midheaven is also the 10th house. For example, if the sign Taurus is next to Mars, you know your Mars is in Taurus. If the sign Libra is next to Venus, you know your Venus is in Libra. If Cancer is next to Ascendant, you have a Cancer Ascendant. And if Leo is next to second, Leo is in your second house. Okay, here we go. So my sun is in Sag. I'm also a 5-time Sagittarius. See, I have Sagittarius, 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 Sagittarius. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Sagittarius. Okay, here we go. So my sun is Sag. My moon is Capricorn. Mercury, Sagittarius, Venus, Scorpio, Mars, Sagittarius, Jupiter is in Leo, Saturn is in Virgo, Uranus is in Scorpio, Neptune, Sagittarius, Pluto, Libra, Lilith, Leo, North Node, Virgo. And these are the houses. House 1 in Gemini, 2 Cancer, 3 Cancer, 4 Leo, 5 Virgo, and so on the houses. But we're going to go just on the planets. So I mean, it has everything, you guys. It has the placements for the zodiac. It has the houses. It has the planet and the aspect of opposition, square, sextile, trine. Let's see what else this says. My fortune is in Taurus, South Node in Pisces. I really will have to look that up. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Okay, so we can read this. This birth chart report shows the positions of the planets for Christy. The sun. The sun represents vitality, a sense of individuality, and outward shining creative energy. The sun is in Sagittarius, restless, cheerful, and friendly. Sun and Sagittarius people are generally on the go. They have a great love of freedom and a disdain for routine. Generally quite easygoing, Sagittarians make friends with people from all walks of life. They love to laugh and tease, and they get along well with people from all walks of life. Sagittarians often have blind faith in people and in the world. Their optimism is infectious, although it can get them into trouble from time to time. These are curious people who love to learn. Their idealistic nature is hard to miss. Their optimism that everything will work out can lead to overload or making hard to keep promises. Although generally unruffled, Sagittarius is a fire sign, giving a generally quick temper. Fortunately, they're usually as quick to forget what got them angry in the first place. The need for escape is typically strong, and some solar Sagittarians come across as a little irresponsible. They're generally easy to forgive. However, after all, their direct, honest approach to life is admirable. Short description. She is good, idealistic, enthusiastic, and warm-hearted. She is independent, having a taste for travel and freedom. She is curious and fair-minded. Possible issues. She is too adventurous and may leave things to chance. May take risks which cause problems. She is rebellious and sometimes tactless when offering opinions. Oh my gosh. I knew it was Virgo or Taurus. My ascendant is Virgo, not Taurus. Why did I say Virgo? What the heck? Hold on. Let me go back to my thing. Where's my chart? Chart. It is Virgo. I kept thinking Taurus. It's my 7th house is in Taurus. Okay, that's weird. Okay, let me see if it has all of the planets listed here. Yes. Okay, so let's go. The moon. My moon is in Capricorn. Being useful, productive, or basic needs for lunar Capricorns because they generally keep their emotions under check. Those with moons in Capricorn come across as competent. However, turbulent their emotions may be under the surface. Lunar Capricorns stay cool-headed and they present as steady and reliable. This position of the moon suggests a desire for clear boundaries and realistic goals. Not much for taking risks in life. Lunar Capricorns look for safety and security in almost everything they do. No wonder why I'm asked backwards. My sun sign says I take risks in life, and my moon sign says not much for taking risks in life. Here we go. Already we found out why I'm abnormal. They usually respect authority and tradition, and many are planning well ahead of the rest of us. You likely won't have to remind them to protect their interests, plan for old age, or keep fallback money. These things come naturally to them. Yes, I am definitely not a moon in my Capricorn. My moon is not in Capricorn. This doesn't describe. Okay, Sagittarius and Sun describes me. This definitely doesn't so far. Calm, cool, and collected. These words. Okay, maybe. Here we go. These words sum up Moon and Capricorn natives well. Messy emotions and leaky souls are a bit frightening for most with this position of the moon. The truth is, they can have plenty of mood swings and some dark emotions now and again. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm a moon cap. Lunar caps are often quite hard on themselves and would benefit from letting their guard down occasionally. They quickly garner reputations of being mountains of strength, and they easily hide their sensitivity behind a sarcastic manner. Is Crystal in here? I don't think Crystal made any yet. Here's something to think about. There was an eclipse when I was born. Did you pull up your birth chart, Kaz? Everybody knows that I'm always sarcastic. You may have read that Moon and Capricorn natives are a bit cold and calculating. The fact is, they are unlikely to be any less emotional than the other 11 sign positions of the moon. They simply aren't comfortable letting go with their emotions. They keep them under control. Wherever we find Capricorn in chart, there is a desire for structure and control. Capricorn is a sign of organization and efficient management. So when the moon is in the sign, the world of emotions is well managed and handled efficiently and practically. At the heart of lunar Capricorns is a powerful need to feel worthwhile in the real world. There's a basic need for respectability and a big attachment to the world of the senses. Lunar Caps put a lot of value in all things tangible and real, and perhaps more than anything, they need to be respected by others to feel secure. That sentence right there describes my life. Hey, Never Silent, how are you? So, a short description of Cap and Moon, Capricorn and Moon. Reserved and cautious, risk adverse, attracted to politics, selective and earthy. Success comes through others who recognize her qualities. Potential issues, material worries, saving far more than enjoying, restrictions, doesn't usually get carried away by love. Okay, whatever. Some of that describes me and some doesn't. So let's see. Mercury represents communication, Cartesian, and logical spirit. Mercury is in Sagittarius. Surprise, surprise. Here we go. Enthusiastic, humorous, and sometimes moralistic, she has strong opinions and will often be eager to share them. Democrat, philosopher, tolerant, respectful of laws, interested in foreign places and learning more languages, believes that everything teaches you something. How do you think you know what my freaking thing is for politics? My, what do you call it? I can't think of it right now. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Um, Everything does teach you something. Yeah, so that does describe me in a way. Venus is in Scorpio. Venus represents an interest in emotions and values, exchange and sharing with others. So, whenever you look for your Venus sign, just know that that sign is about emotions and values, exchange and sharing with others. My Venus in Scorpio, people attract others with their intensity and willingness to commit. They have a strong and concentrated manner which suggests their feelings run deep. Their actions in love tend to promise deep commitment and sexual pleasure, even if they are not telling you this directly. Their appeal lies in their focus on you and their dedication. Venus in Scorpio seems fearless when it comes to intimacy. Potential lovers get the feeling that Venus in Scorpio will never stray, that they are intensely loyal to the one they love. They possess you and somehow make it seem attractive to be possessed. Venus and Scorpio natives give you their complete attention. These people are very focused on their partners. Depending on your personality, you may find this unnerving or entirely flattering. They have a strong need to control their partner. Although this won't be immediately apparent, and they may not ever admit to this, their body and soul, love and commitment can be so intense that it eclipses fun and makes loving them a very heavy experience. Their emotion and intensity may seem overdone to those looking for a more lighthearted relationship. These people take things to extremes and can be very provocative. Although they want to explore all of your nooks and crannies, they won't always be forthcoming with their own. When you've upset these lovers, you'll know it. Depending on the moment, Venus and Scorpio will shoot you one of the most piercing glares around or totally blow up. Whichever style they choose, a slighted Scorpio lover is not a pretty sight. These people can be jealous of all of your attachments, but few will admit it. They're not afraid of being underhanded in matters of the heart, and they are experts at cutting through all the fluff and seeing you for what you are. Still, you may find their conclusions about you seem skewed and mistrustful. Pleasing Venus in Scorpio involves demonstrating your complete commitment and loyalty to them. Appreciate their guts when it comes to love and intimacy. They're proud of their courage in these matters. If you can, and they're deserving, relinquish some of the control in the relationship. Let them feel they own you without taking it to extremes. Remember, though, that some Venus and Scorpio lovers can and will take advantage of you on a subtle level, if only to keep you all to themselves. Let them have their secrets and their silences. Short description: sensual and passionate. Passions run hot and cold, full of ardor and desire, where the partner needs to be able to match her level. Can be jealous and possessive. If disappointed or deceived in love, she can become bitter, usually very loyal. That pretty much describes me. Okay, Mars. Let me see what you guys are saying. Happy now, I'm full of food. Hope you all are doing well. Hey, Rockjam! Good to see you. Okay, so my Mars is in Sagittarius. When Mars is in Sagittarius, people get angry. They feel like running. They have to do something, not about it, but something else altogether. They don't have a lot of patience to wait things out. This is where the restless and adventurous nature of Sagittarius comes in. People with this position of Mars should seriously consider physical activity as the best means of anger management, if they don't already naturally do so. People with Mars and Sag generally have a number of projects going at once. They are not known for their follow-through. They start up new projects, however, with admirable gusto. Their vision and optimism can get in the way of completing what they start. They want to do so much, and they trash things too easily when a new idea takes hold. Y'all, these things do subscribe. Listen to me. These things do describe me. This is crazy. Most of the time, Mars in Sagittarius is playful and fun loving. They love friendly debates, although they can go to extremes. Some take it personally when you don't agree with them. Why wouldn't you agree after all? Well, for one, you might, especially if you have planets in Virgo or Gemini, find plenty of holes in their arguments. The thing is, more often than not, they haven't thought things through. Yet they're very passionate about what they believe in. Mars and Sag loves to wing it. Mars and Sag people see themselves as warm-blooded folk. They are, but they sometimes run roughshod over others' feelings during their passionate debates. Oh, hey, Sugar Pie Honey Bun. It's so good to see you. Uh-oh, let me see where I was. Where's my mouse? Okay. They can be blunt with people, although if they have a more tactful Mercury placement, this quality will be subdued. Their direct, blunt approach is most obvious in bed. They're passionate lovers and are turned on by open-mindedness and good humor, but they are not usually patient when sex gets too intricate or serious. This is crazy. Mars and Sagittarius can be a little hard to understand. Sometimes they seem to be the most easygoing of people. They love a good joke and a good time. Other times they are on fire, intense and impassioned about something or other. They I don't know what that means. ABHO or maybe that's a typo. They harbor anything that fences them in. I'm assuming. They need to feel like they have space. They're the ones who will run away when things get too serious or dull. They'll likely be back soon. It's just that they need to feel free for a while or they go batty. When these people argue, they can too easily pick up a moralistic stance that drives everyone around them crazy. More likely than not, however, they jump off their high horse sooner than later and get back to having fun. Mars in Sagittarius is used to getting their way and persuading others to believe what they believe in. Every now and again, they face the few that don't quite buy their grand theories, or worse yet, poke holes in their plans. This is when these normally fun-loving people get frustrated. In fact, they take it personally when others don't agree with their philosophies. You guys, oh, it is a word. I thought it was a typo. So you guys that know me in here, like, isn't this describing, well, except for the sexual stuff, you guys. But other than that, isn't this like describe most of it? I'll say 95% maybe. All right, let's see. Jupiter is in Leo. She attracts the most good fortune when she expresses whatever. Why can't I read these words? Magnanimity, is generous with others, inspires confidence in those around her, conducts herself with dignity and sincerity, while also avoiding the pitfall of excessive egotism. Prosperous areas are creative ones: entertainment, children, and recreation. Takes pride in everything she does. Generosity brings success. I'm not going to go through houses and all that. We're just going through the planets and the signs. Saturn. Saturn represents contradiction and effort. And for you guys watching the replay, really listen to this and maybe decide. Those that know me, well, now you know who I am and why I do what I do. Let's see. Saturn. Saturn represents contradiction and effort. She likes order, harmony, method, and balance. She can undertake long-term medical or scientific studies. Weaknesses can be whatever. Why can't I read these words? Oh, wow. What the hell? Stubborn, misuse of medicines, or asking for too much medicine. Is that what this word right here means? Definitely not. I'm not into medicine. Thank you. Have a good day. Uranus represents individual liberty and egoistic liberty. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right. Uranus in Scorpio means intelligent and subtle. Usually she adores research until the C word happened. inquiry, investigation, very sensual, may want to explore new ways to connect with others. Scorpio and Uranus is very accurate. Neptune and Sagittarius. Oh, Neptune. Neptune represents, as a matter of fact, you probably might not want to watch me because I can't say these big words, y'all. All right, here we go. Neptune represents transcendental liberty or non-egoistic liberty. I know that's not how to say it, but oh well. Neptune is in Sagittarius. May especially enjoy long voyages, things foreign, being close to water. Yes, I miss being close to water. Broad spiritual vision. I know October babies in there correcting me. Humane and spiritual. You're a Scorpio, but what's the rest of your planet signs? Do you know? That's what we're going through. Watch. I stopped at Pluto, guys. Remember that. Okay. So this is my sign, my birth chart right here. It usually has like a real chart with like a circle and all the lines around it. See right here, sugar pie honey bun. It says my sun sign is Sag, so your sun sign is Scorpio. And then when you do your birth chart, it tells you like each planet. My moon is Capricorn, Mercury Sag, Venus Scorpio, Mars Sag, Jupiter Leo, Saturn Virgo, Uranus Scorpio, Neptune Sag, Pluto Libra, Lilith Leo, and North Node of Virgo. Now what I'm doing right now, what I'm doing right now is I'm going through and explaining each planet and what each planet stands for, and then the sign and how it their sign represents the planet and how it's Pluto, right? And how it how close it is to your why can't I think of what I'm talking about? How close it is to your personality. All right, Pluto, where are you? We did Mars. Okay, Jupiter, here we are. Jupiter represents expansion and grace. Thank you. Simple words. Thank you. Jupiter represents expansion and grace. Jupiter is in Leo. She attracts the most good fortune when she... We already did this. We was at Pluto. Pluto, where are you? There you are. Pluto represents transformations, mutations, and eliminations. Excuse me one moment. Okay, I'm sorry. The doggy is the boss, so, you know. Alright, so Pluto is in Libra. May look for new ways to relate to others. No, what the hell? Hold on, what does this mean? I don't know. She has willpower and ambition, and almost always prefers to have her own way. She can pour much of her energy into succeeding professionally. She is an authority figure and a great organizer. Strong sense of authority. If my aunt's still in here, she'll probably agree with you on that, on some of it. Black Moon Lilith represents our darker, deeper natures that may be repressed or buried. Let's read this. Do I dare? Lilith and Leo. She may have felt wrong for calling special attention to herself, for seeking the spotlight, or for seeking to be better than others in competitions. I have to agree, that's true. She may feel uncomfortable with people expressing these Leonine traits. She needs to find ways to accept the very natural and human need for applause. This can help put an end to extreme behaviors in these areas wherein there is a period of remorse after she seeks attention and perhaps goes to an extreme. You guys, hey Jimbo, you guys, I don't even freaking like some of these things I'm reading. Like, some of them aren't good. Okay, true North Node in Virgo. This is also called your ascendant. So when someone says your ascendant sign It's the same as your North Node sign. Crystal is supposed to come up here with me, but she's watching in the bushes, so she don't have to come up. But I see you in the bushes, Crystal. I hope you fall in the bushes and get thorns in your hiney. Okay, back. Her challenge is to live a more orderly, proactive, and practical life. Developing and following healthy and practical routines and schedules can be a challenge, but highly rewarding. Procrastination leaves her more vulnerable to vague worries and guilt. Qualities to develop: organization, promptness, attention to detail. Well, well, well. I am a procrastinator. I was really a worse. Wait, I am so confused now. I thought your North Node was your ascendant. Why does it have an ascendant right here? Ascendant in Gemini. Those born with Gemini rising see the world as a place to learn. They are curious about the people around them. Sounds similar to Sagittarius rising. Well, it is, but there are some important differences. While Sag seeks to expand their mental and physical horizons in a broad sense, Gemini is mostly interested in moving about in their social circles. These are people who love to ask questions, to move around freely, and to mingle. Definitely restless and often quick in physical expression. Natives of the Gemini ascendant exude an air of impatience even if they don't mean it. In fact, there is a cleverness to Gemini ascendants that can intimidate some, especially sensitive folk. Their facility with words can be a wonderful asset. Although sometimes Gemini rising individuals identify too much with their mental agility and forget in their personal interactions and communications to nurture the people around them. A certain lack of warmth in presentation can be the result, and although this style is generally a facade, it is not immediately apparent to most. People with, for example, predominant water signs may feel a little ill at ease with Gemini rising people. Wow! My ex was a water sign. Okay. Strong air types more fully appreciate the fun and cleverness of these individuals. And that's what I was saying. I was watching that new show, Written in the Stars, where it's a match dating show, and they match you by your signs, by your birth chart, by all of your signs. And they said that fire and water doesn't mix because it just extinguishes the fire. And air and fire, when they combine, it explodes, right? So I guess I'm gonna have to. It's sad. Whenever I meet somebody, like if it's female or male, it doesn't matter. I always ask them their sign. Like, what does it even matter? They probably think I'm crazy. Hell, I really am crazy. They find it out really, really soon. I have two styles of presentation most common with Gemini rising people. One style is bubbly, changeable, talkative, and a little quirky. These natives are interesting and fun. They constantly explain things, whether it's their own behavior and opinion or those of the world around them. Another distinct style is a rather cool and intellectual demeanor. These natives are often quite witty and clever, but they present themselves in a less cheerful and changeable way than the first group. Their observations are sharp and overall manner is tad brusque. No matter the style, Gemini rising natives are given to an analysis and making sense of their world. Their powers of observation are well developed. They are mentally active. More often than not, their minds are racing. And they almost always have something bright or witty to say. It is easy for individuals with this position to get sidetracked as their curiosity is large, their minds are quick, and their attention spans rather short. As children, natives born with a Gemini ascendant are often labeled as the intellectual, inquisitive, and perhaps odd child. Many feel their upbringing lacks some warmth. In one-to-one relationships, Gemini rising people often seek a certain amount of personal freedom and space. They enjoy intellectual debates and exchanging ideas. Although they often demand a fair amount of freedom, they are often just as willing to give their partners room to breathe. You guys, that describe. Here we go. This is the chart right here. This is what the chart looks like. Let me see. Your personal natal chart. And this is what mine looks like. This looks like the houses, the Roman numerals. This is the signs, the positions. And let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see if this works. Does this work better, guys? Hey, first side. I hope you're still in here. How are you? So this is my chart. Can you see it, guys? Let me see. I don't know. Oh, wait. Here we go. Hello. Whoa. Now it's really too big. Yeehaw. You see the line? Anyway, you have a death chart just like this. Who'd have thunk, right? Let me make it smaller so we can see what else it is. Let's see. I may want to print this. I don't know how to do this, guys. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Holy shit, I gotta end this. I don't know what the fuck that was. Okay, I have to edit this board out, you guys. I don't know what just happened. I guess that was all. I don't know what that was, guys. Now I'm freaked out. I have to delete this. You guys, what happened? I have to go edit this video. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Did y'all see that? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta delete this really fast. I don't know where that came from. Alright, I'll be right back.